Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another do-it-yourself car repair. I don't really have a name for these things, and since I've only got 3 cars to work with, we're just going to stick with that for right now. Well, this morning we're going to be working on my old Dodge Ram 1500 98 5.2 liter with a Magnum engine, Laramie. Alright, well, let's get this on the ramps, and we're just going to do a simple oil change today. Alright, so once you got your truck on your ramps here, go ahead and pull this out. That's your oil dipstick. Yeah, for an old Dodge, the only problems I have with this thing is the interior falling apart, the transmission kind of slipping, but you can't beat that V8 engine of Dodge. That is a damn good engine. But alright, let's get underneath and take care of this. Some of the things you're going to need, of course, you're going to need a big oil filter. And my truck takes the 5W30. I always use Mobil 1. I mean, I have, since I started working on cars, you know, why change? I actually I used Amazon Basics in the beginning, but those became way too expensive and hard to find, so Mobil 1. Can't beat that. Alright, now that you got your drain pan, there's your bolt. Right there. And, alright, so you're going to need to take a 5/8. Okay, I'll see if I can do this one-handed. I doubt it. And, oh yeah, look at all that. There it comes. Yeah, the oil looks a little dark. I mean, truth be told, this is just a work truck, guys. This truck barely gets 100 miles a year. It's just more of a property truck and garbage truck and for scrap metal. So we'll let that drain for a little bit. Actually, doesn't look that bad. And there's your oil filter, guys. Way up there. Jesus Christ, I always forget how tall this thing is. I'm not going to be able to do this with one hand. Give me a sec. Alright, so now we got the new filter on, but here was a problem. One thing that every mechanic tells you to look out for when changing oil. If this little piece comes off of your old filter, check. Because before I put that one on, I could have double gassed it, which would have burst my oil filter and destroyed my engine. Yep, and it does happen. It's rare. It's just because it gets stuck on there, guys. Alright, so remember, like before, go slow. Ugh. Alright, perfect. Now that you got everything done, make sure that your oil is sealed off nicely. Yeah, Dodge had a bad design of their caps shearing off, so can't fix that. Oil level looks good. We're going to take it for a little drive. And then we'll clean up this mess and everything. You can take your oil, put it back in the original container and take it to like AutoZone, Advanced Auto. I think they do it for free. It's like their recycling program. I don't have one close to me in Gilchrist County, so I take mine to the local recycling center. And alright, it's not going to show up on camera, but this truck has well over 100,000 miles. It's looks like it's 10/7/3/11. I'm just going to keep track of that for my records. Truck sounds good. And the thing is, though, with an old Dodge like this, it's very reliable. Just a quick backstory. My dad had this truck for, since 98. You got to understand, Pokemon for me hadn't even come out yet. My dad was proud of this truck too. Whenever we went on vacation, we took the truck. If me and Dad went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we got the truck. If we ever got fireworks, we took the truck. Well, all that changed in 2014 and 15 when Dad just decided he didn't want to drive his old Dodge anymore. He didn't want to work on it. Didn't want to bother with it anymore, so he got himself a 2014 Dodge Ram 3500 to pull the trailer that he and my mother were going to go and explore America with. That didn't happen. Instead, That piece of crap kept having recall after recall after recall. And by the time Irma rolled around, they had decided to go up to Georgia, but got stuck in Mariana because, as the mechanic said that found them, there was water in the gas tank. I don't know. But after he passed away, my mom finally got rid of that piece of junk. I know that she didn't get half of what my dad paid for that thing. As for this old Dodge, he kind of abandoned it, which was kind of sad. And when my Hyundai Elantra died, I was looking for some extra money, and I was just tired of the Dodge sitting out there just dying and rusting. So I tried to fix it up to sell it. And I was going to sell it for about 750 bucks. Then I got it working, and I'm like, all right, I'll probably sell it for 1,000, maybe 1,500. But I did not realize how much of a truck we needed around the property, because this thing hauls so much. And going to the scrapyard, yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this truck. It still runs. Will it run for 200,000 miles? Probably not. And I've said that once this truck dies, I'm getting a Tundra, but an old Tundra, and a Tundra that has a V8 engine with no turbo. Yeah, you can tell that it does have a bad slippage problem. I don't really care, because the work trucks that I need don't need a lot of, I guess, what do you say, a lot of travel. I don't even know how many miles I put on this thing last year. But yeah, there's a little story for you. You know, I had to throw in a story or something while I'm doing this. It's a great truck. Well, that's about it, guys. I hope that this helps you if you have an old Dodge like this. Yeah, it's simple car mechanics, guys. Anybody can do it. I don't care what gender you are. You're gonna get dirty. That's just the way it is. But proper car care is something that is very important to me now, because cars are expensive, and they're just gonna keep getting expensive. But if you take care of your car, it's gonna get you places, and it's not gonna fail you. Very rarely will it ever fail you. But that's it. I'll see you next time.